Well, hello everyone, and welcome back here. I guess this is part 5, I believe it is, or 6. We'll write it up there when we get to produce it. I think it's part 5, though. But anyway, I'm still tuned in the open E. I'll write it down here somewhere for you. But anyway, today we're going to talk about scales. I know scales ain't no fun, but it's something that will help you find out how to pick out something on music. Okay, and it's simple. There's a straight scale that moves straight. I'm going to demonstrate it first, and then we're going to do a scale, what I call by playing in the pocket. Okay, so here's how I want you to remember your scales. And it don't matter what key you're playing in. We will start, being we using open strings a lot, in the key of E, because we're tuned in E. All you gotta remember, this is the formula. A whole step, that means if I'm in an E, my whole step would be the second fret. So it's a whole step, and a half step. We'll start there. Whole step, half step. Then the next one, alright, then we go from that half step, and I hope you're following me. We go a whole step, then a half step. So it's 2, whole step, half, and then whole step, half step. That's 3. Maybe I'll try to think about writing a WWW for whole step, and then half step, I'll put a half step sign up there. But anyway, that helps you if you're playing something in open E. What I did just then was went whole step, then hit that next string, which is your 4th string, then went a whole step, then roll it down a half step. All right. There's another whole step. See what I'm talking about? So you could play pretty much any song like that. Whole step. Okay, so it's whole step, half step, and then whole step, whole step, whole step and half step. I missed it right there, but anyway, all right, let's say you got that bar down on the G. So it's still whole step, half step, whole step, half step. That'd be a G. You can do the full chord. You could do it like that, or you could okay, so now let me show you how to do that same G scale playing in a tight pocket up here. Right here you would go. Alright, so that would be your G note whole step. We're going to start on the 4th string. Whole step, half step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So it goes whole step twice, then a half step, whole step 3 times, half step. There's 1. Well, we'll start 1, 2, 3, whole step. Now whole step 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then a whole step. Yeah, of course that's. No, I missed it. Whole step, whole step, whole step, and a half step. I just kind of never talked it out and played it. I've got it in my head, but it's important to learn that. Now, with that being said, we're playing in that pocket. We're going to create a loop now, and I hope y'all understanding some of this, and I'm trying not to make it too complicated, and we'll get into complicated later on. But right now I'm going to play a G, and I'm going to slide it down to the C, the D, and probably just back to the G to keep it simple. So with further ado, let's get our loop going. We ended it on that. Okay. Now, I'm playing on 1 string. Okay, y'all try it. I was using the 15th fret up here also. Okay, y'all can go back and listen to that loop again and start understanding a little bit about music theory. That's exactly what we're talking about here. But when I was playing that D, I was moving it like this. Whole steps. Half step right there. Whole step, whole step, whole step, half. Going from that 15th fret up to the 17th, so then I was skipping it like that. Then I just went. There you have it. Simple, simple, easy. Using the 3rd fret, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15. And that's where it starts over at the 12th fret again. Simple to do right there. Just put your bar down on the 5th string and just play the 5th and the 4th. Back. Then come to the 6th string and slide it down to the 3rd fret, back to the 2nd, and then open. But by learning them little old scale patterns, and you're not going to learn that in one day, I can guarantee you. If you do, you're way ahead of me, because it took me years to get it down and memorize the fretboard completely. I started on the guitar, and then I switched over to lap steel. Now I'm doing both. Playing the scales on the keyboard to me is harder than this, because you got to concentrate on your white notes and your black notes as a half step and whole step, and then when you get there around the C position, I think there's 2 white notes and then a black note, and it throw you off, so you got to think pretty hard. But if you play it long enough, it'll be second nature to you, and it'll come and make sense. That's the best thing about it, and you don't have to just sit there and play a bunch of scales. Do what I did. Use your looper or use my track and sit there and play along with it and find your notes in your scale. Remember, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. And it can be the same up here. Remember, to make that C on that note, you just go a half step back. So, that was all of them. I don't usually use but maybe 3 to 4 or 5, 5 being the pentatonic scale and all, but you can just pick out maybe little. Try to play a little tune. Two strings, number 2 and 3. Half step. Then strings 3 and 4. 2 and 3. 3 and 4. Times on strings 2 and 3. Then I skip. So much music in these guitars, it's unreal. There's really nothing or no kind of music you can't play, from old time country to rock and roll. Or southern rock. gospel music. Play that, or you can play old-time music. Very versatile instrument. You can play it, have fun, don't try to learn it all at one time, and I hope I'm not moving too fast for you. Please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Hit that bell notification if you want to see more videos like this. And also, don't forget, I've got a new music channel called Music Dreams. I'll try to put the link down there in the description below. Y'all can click on it and listen to the songs I'm writing. And also, I hope each and every one of y'all are having a great week. Y'all keep them folks out there, and I believe it was London, Kentucky or somewhere, got a big giant tornado hit the town this weekend and just tore up everything. I'm sure somebody was injured or killed, but keep them in your thought and prayers, because they in a bad way right now. I seen it on the news this morning. Looked like just whole neighborhoods was wiped out flat. I was playing in the key of D. That was a D. Went a whole step. Then I went down to a G. Then to an A. So, get busy, make some music, and have a wonderful time out there, everybody. And I put up some more lessons. If there's something I missed that you wanted to find out about, go ahead and put it down there in the description, and we'll get a hold to it and make a video for you. All right, y'all have a great week.